Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Some fortnight ago, the news broke out on how the ex-president's cousin, that's a Goodluck Jonathan's cousin, was a relative was abducted in front of his house. We're going to give you full details, how far, where they have gone thus far, and what the family members are saying. Well, before we go into and who this person is in full details, well, before we go into the news proper, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's quickly go straight into the news. Well, unknown UGM who abducted Jafta Robert, a cousin of former President Goodluck Jonathan, are asking for ransom. Well, according to the news, though details of the abduction were sketchy as at yesterday, it was learned that the UGM stormed his residence around Road, Dim Rose Road in Yenogua, laid an ambush and waylaid him as he was returning home around 9:30 p.m. before whisking him away. The police public relations officer, that's Bayelsa State Command, Asinim Boswat, confirmed the incident. The latest update on this is that the gunmen who seized the elder brother of Asibaola Robert, founder of Zentin Engineering, have reportedly made contact with the family of the victim and demanded a huge sum of money as ransom as a condition for freeing him. A statement by Austin Ekende, the spokesman for Azibola Robert and Zintin CEO, confirmed the kidnap of his elder brother and added that the matter has been reported to the relevant authorities and relevant security agencies. In the last few days, we have been inundated with inquiries by well-meaning Nigerians and the media for confirmation of the kidnap of our sibling. Consequently, this statement has become necessary to clarify the situation. I quote him: "Our elder brother, Mr. Jefta Robert Yakoroga, was kidnapped at about 8:40 p.m. as at Monday, the 24th of January 2022, in front of his house gate at Biogbolo in Yenagua, Bayelsa State, by four UGM in black uniform, who at gunpoint seized him in his car and forced him into their vehicle and zoomed off. This incident was reported to the law enforcement agencies immediately it happened and is receiving maximum attention. We want to thank all well-meaning Nigerians who by ways of calls, texts, messages and visits have stood by us since the incident occurred. We ask we ask for the support of the public on any lead for the quick release of our brother. In particular, we express our appreciation to the Commissioner of Police, Bayelsa State, and the State Director of the Department State Services for their determined assistance. Oh dear, this is my heart goes out to the family of and the former president Goodluck Jonathan's cousin at this trying moment. This is really pathetic. But then this is actually avoidable. Avoidable in the sense that what we do the needful when it comes to the issue of insecurity, there's hunger in the land. And the fact that they have not passed into law death by hanging for any kidnapper caught is what is encouraging people to go into that sector. They see that sector as the fastest way of making money and yet being alive. Imagine if they say death by hanging to any kidnapper caught. They now know that if they enter that sector, two things are involved. It's either they succeed, if they succeed in kidnapping any victim, just a matter of time, they will fail. And when they do, there's nothing like a second chance. They go down. The only thing that Nigerians are worried about is let people not begin to point at innocent persons and say they're kidnappers. But then Don't forget we have security agencies who do thorough investigations. And before you begin to, convict someone or begin to say it's a kidnapper, you would have done your due diligence, done thorough investigation, find out that they are truly innocent, truly guilty of the crime said, and go ahead. Because the truth is, it's beginning to hit the big boys. Initially, it was always these people who sell tomato. It was so bad at some point, some persons in some seasons, they even go as far as kidnapping tomato sellers, water leaf sellers. It was that bad? Market women. You understand? But right now, they've now upgraded. Was it not just still the same yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. That somewhere, I think somewhere in Delta State, this daredevil armed robbers shot at bullion van containing cash meant for the bank, cash meant for the bank. But I thank the Lord there was no casualty, and the CBN, the escort police that was with them, with the bullion van, actually acknowledged that, those particular cash was bad currency that they are returning to CBN maybe for trashing or something. That's when they came and they hijacked. They had to do all manner of just bomb move. I really thank God that there was no life that was lost, and it was actually bad currency anyway. But then that's to show you that these guys are getting more bold. Imagine them kidnapping a cousin to the president, a relative of the ex-president, ex-president Goodluck Jonathan. I really also appreciate the police commissioners and the security agencies that jumped into action. We also pray. Honestly, I am praying. I'm sure Nigerians out there are also praying that all things go out well. There will not be casualty, and their brother will come back to them alive. But then this is a mini picture of what Nigerians face every day. This threat to life, threat to insecurity. Farmers can't go to the farm because of bandits, and so much is at stake. No job, no food, electrification, power supply is so poor and epileptic. The roads are bad. Everything is beckoning for attention in the country. And now if it's getting to the big boss, it was not just till I think in 2021 also, this government brought down UGM brought down a sitting senator, a House of Rep in one of the northern states there. I think it's Abuja Kaduna Expressway. Very terrible situation, I tell you. And if we keep folding our arms and keep pretending as if we do not know the right thing to do by using the law of the land, by convicting and saying death by hanging to anyone caught in kidnapping to discourage youth from going to that sector, then we're actually playing with the lives of both citizens and even the lives of even the elite. Because the time will come, it is going to face everyone if we don't do something and do something very fast. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation, please. Also take